Good morning. It's Monday, the 14th of October. God, this year's gone quick. I'm going to attempt to film a full week in the life and tell you exactly, well, not exactly, but all the jobs we do and the rough income at the end of it. So today, like I said, is Monday. And we've got a fair few vans out. So as you can see, I am out in the van. I'm doing 3 jobs today. So I've got 2 on the van now. I've got a pre-10 AM delivery in Milton Keynes. I've got a 12 o'clock delivery in Milton Keynes. And then I have a collection out of Lutterworth, which is going up to Newcastle tomorrow. We've also got a van that loaded on Friday that's delivering in Richmond this morning. We've got another van that loaded on Friday delivering in Sheffield this morning. Another van that loaded on Friday delivering in Norfolk this morning. And finally, another van loading this morning in Rosendale going down to that there London. Overall, absolutely fantastically busy day. And it's looking like we've actually got jobs planned for every day this week, apart from Saturday, but we do for Sunday. We've got a site clearance booked for Sunday. So let's just see how the week goes, see how it unfolds. Hopefully there's not as much traffic as I've been stuck in today, because it has been horrendous. I've been crawling everywhere, but the weather once again is terrible and people don't seem to know how to drive when it rains. I am literally 1.3 miles from my first delivery and it's going to take me 20 minutes. Let's get there and get it off. I got to time on site. I got to site on time. Phoned the contact. He was stuck in traffic and he left his house late. So he's not going to be there until 11. If you're wondering why I'm talking so slow, it's because I'm still eating peanut M&Ms. For some reason I decided it was a great idea to go in Costco. I'm actually picking up some cans for one of my customers. He asked me to have a look for them. And for some reason I thought it was a good idea to buy a kilo of peanut M&Ms. So I'm just munching on them. I'm just going back to the site and see if he's there yet. So I'm on my second site. I finally got my first one delivered at about 11. It's now 12:30 and I'm on the second site, which is just over there, and it's actually in a school car park. I've got a full van load, so I said I'd wait for the riggers, and I think they're going to ask me to take the rubbish back because there's not really anywhere they can leave it. Like I said, it's in a school car park just set off to the back. Let's just wait for them to arrive and then we'll get this van offloaded and see what we're doing for the day. The other job that I was supposed to be doing today, the collection from Lutterworth, the collection from Stockport, delivered to Newcastle tomorrow. I've now had to sub it out on the CX. I'm not going to make the timings. The timings don't work, so that's my job for tomorrow, actually, down the pan. But I'll find something else. I need to just double check through my emails and see what is actually confirmed for this week. So unconfirmed stuff is Wednesday and Friday. They're the collections. I need to wait for the full references and details to come through, but I'm pretty sure they're still going to go ahead. I've definitely got something on Thursday. Thursday's 100% because that's booked in. Newcastle obviously is booked in for tomorrow, but I've got someone else doing it now. There is some other stuff booked in. There's some site clearances, and then, like I said, there's that job on Sunday, which is a site clearance from here actually. It's this site, I believe. I'm assuming it'll be first thing because the lads that are coming down to this site are actually from Scotland, so they'll be wanting to get on pretty sharpish. We'll see anyway. Oh, and I don't know if I've put my last video up yet or not, but I think I have. I fixed my rear lights. They're all working now. You can 100% see the old sign writing on the van there, but you can't see it there anymore. So I've started polishing the van. You can see the section I've done. The colour of the van is completely different, especially on camera. It don't look that bad in person, but yeah. So there used to be a big circle here which is gone now. I've just made some dirty fingerprint marks, and there used to be the phone number and everything down here. You can still see it a little bit there. I'll go over that again. But yeah, I've started buffing it all out the van. I really want to get rid of that, but as you can see, I did this square here, and it's not made an absolute dent in that big logo, so I think I'm gonna have to get like a machine polisher or something. The main aim is I want to get rid of that up there. That does my head in, that, but I can't actually get to it. I can't know if you can see, but I've done a little bit there in the corner where I've managed to stand on the wheel and do it, but that looks horrendous on camera. It don't look that bad in person, but yeah. Let's wait for these riggers to get here, and then oh, some big dents in there, isn't there? That's a proper gouge. She's 6-year-old. She could have some war wounds, isn't she? And yeah, go to YouTube and subscribe. Go to Facebook and like the page. Same with Instagram. Thank you. Well, buongiorno. It's now 20 to 5. Obviously, like I said, I subbed that other job out, and then another job came on, so I subbed that out as well. That was just a small job into Manchester City Centre, and that has gone to plan. Everything is now sorted. The driver that picked up from Lutterworth is still not at Stockport, unfortunately, because the traffic has been horrendous. But things happen, and it's not very often that they have to wait around for a driver, but it happens. So tomorrow, at the minute, I've got nothing else apart from I've got a van full of rubbish and I need to go and dump that round in Manchester. I'm going to try and find something on the CX. Wednesday, still not confirmed, but I'm pretty sure I've got a load of collections to do. I will know tomorrow about that, and the same again for Friday. I will know about them collections hopefully by Wednesday, Thursday. But definitely got something on for Thursday, definitely got something on for Sunday. There's something else, I'm pretty sure there's something else on this week, but I can't remember what right now. I'm currently in a lot of traffic, crawling home. I'm 5 miles from home, it's going to take me half an hour. Yay! Oh, I've had an email. So, as I've mentioned previously, I'm chasing a payment from a customer. We only did 2 jobs for him. They weren't happy with the price. It was ADR work and I'd already done it cheap for them, and I'm not making any money off it anyway. I emailed them again this morning and I CC'd in a couple more staff members, and I've had a reply, and the reply was that they're going to pay me on Wednesday. On the next payment run, it's going to be paid Wednesday this week, it says in the email. The woman that sorts out the invoices apparently was off because her daughter's had a baby. The brakes squeaked really loud then. I'll probably need to check that out later. I mentioned before about the side of the van where I started polishing it, and it does look a bit better, but when I looked at it from a different angle, you can still see all the writing, and it's really annoying. So maybe in the future I might wrap the van or something and get it all fully signed written. I don't do much CX work or much work for other people rather than my own customers anyway, so I might as well use this massive van as a massive billboard to advertise the company. I'm also considering putting my private plate on this. I haven't since I got it because I wasn't sure whether I wanted to keep it or not, but I think I'm going to have to keep it for a little while anyway, because it's financed, obviously. I'm going to have to pay that off, but I'm happy with it not having cruise control, not having aircon, not having a screen, anything like that. That's all manageable. I know how to drive. I can just drive. I don't need cruise. But what I would like is it to not go into limp mode every now and then, and for it to be a bit more reliable, and it's just not. And I don't know how many more thousands of pounds I can throw into it, knowing that it might never get any better, because it's a bit frustrating. Oh, that's why this traffic is a broken down car. It does its job. That's what it's made. That's what it's for. It does its job, and it does it well. As long as it keeps doing its job and keeps doing it well, I'll keep it. And I'm considering putting my private plate back on it. Why not? I've got it. It's sat at home doing nothing. Right. Well, I'll update you tomorrow with whatever we do, and we'll continue this all week long. Well, disaster struck. I'm only joking, it's not disaster. I've just got to I've been at the customers now for about half an hour. I've just offloaded all the rubbish They're not in, they're out. And I thought, I'm gonna go and find a CX job, get me down south somewhere, and then that might tie in with my collections tomorrow. But no, I forgot to put my Steelies on when I walked out the house. So my Steelies are at home. So I'm gonna go home via IKEA. I wasn't gonna do it till later in the week, but I might as well do it now because I'm gonna drive past an IKEA to get home. Let's go home via IKEA, get my Steelies, and then try and find a CX job. Kallax units acquired from IKEA for the kids' playroom. We need to do some work on the house. We've been saying that for, well, what is it, 6 years. We've lived there 6 years. It was a doer-upper. It's still a doer-upper 6 years later. But we're getting there slowly. It's 5:45. I've not managed to find a CX job. We have built 2 Kallax units, haven't we, love? And the kids' playroom is looking a lot tidier. Well, it'll look even tidier tomorrow once wifey finishes it all off. I'm still looking for a job. I've got a collection, 2 collections tomorrow booked in, Wellingborough and Lutterworth. So fingers crossed I can get a job down there later today, tonight, whatever. Tramp out, get loaded in the morning. Let's see how it goes. Well, it's now 2 o'clock on Wednesday. My 2 collections are done. The collection of the other driver is done. They're all dropped off in Manchester. The van should be there any minute to load it for tomorrow because it's going to South Wales tomorrow. I've got a job in Sheffield booked in, but it's a job that I have to do. I can't sub out, so not ideal to make a bit less money doing that, but hey ho, it's just the way it goes sometimes. And we've just had a message with 3 more jobs on it, 1 for today, later this afternoon, 5 o'clock pick up, and 2 for tomorrow that are Luton Curtainside. So that'll be 4 vans out tomorrow and 4 vans out today because we had Mr. Luke Every do a job for us as well, out of Lutterworth to Milton Keynes. He met me there. I'm going to go home and get some rest. I feel really tired still. I've got a couple of jobs to sort out, got a couple of bits and bobs to do. Oh, big news, let me update you. I've been paid off the solar company that, so it is 2 weeks late, but they have paid today, Wednesday, so like I said, I won't be doing any more work for them, but at least the money's in the bank now, and that's a good thing. I am having a mare this evening. I've got a job from Leeds to Manchester tomorrow, Luton Curtain. Driver needs to be on site for 9, stay there for 2 hours while they load and help load. And it's only 29 miles and I've had all sorts of prices. First company, yeah, we can do it, no problem. 2 minutes after I sent through the confirmation, I got a text saying, oh, we've quoted it wrong, we want an extra £60. Well, no, that's your fault, not mine. Okay, we'll cancel the job. Right. Second one, phoned him. Yeah, I can make it work, definitely make it work. An hour later, phone me. Oh, our original job that we were supposed to be doing has been moved from 7 to 9. Is there any chance we can move yours from 9 to 11? No. Right, we're going to have to cancel. Third company I rang. Any chance we can pick it up later? Our driver's still in London. I said, the collection's in Leeds. He went, oh, yeah, he should be back tonight, but I don't want him getting up too early. No. Job's up as a Luton Curtainside. So I just rang the next driver. Oh, we've only got a box with a tail lift. Is that okay? No. It's a Curtainside job. I'm running out of options. I've got 1 more person to phone and they are in a 7.5 tonne according to the booking.
1 eternity later.
Job's covered. The cheapest quote and the 7.5 tonne. And I've used up before. Thanks, Fred.
The following Thursday.
Well, I think myself and the entire family are getting a cold. I feel absolutely crap today. And I've woke up late again. I need to be over in Sheffield for 10. It's 8 o'clock and I'm just currently demisting my van. And it says it's going to take 2 hours to get over there, plus a bit of traffic. I don't know what's going on with my hair, it's just stuck up. I've literally just got out of bed, thrown clothes on, given everyone a kiss and walked out the front door. I just feel exhausted. My body hurts, so I don't know whether it's just like a couple of busy weeks catching up on me and stuff like that. A bit to do today, tomorrow, and then I'm working Sunday as well, so I'm not going to get much relaxation in. But I need to turn this van around and get moving. Hopefully this window eventually defrosts. So I mentioned the nightmare job that I had struggled to get subbed out, and a load of CX drivers annoyed me a bit last night. One of them, the first guy I gave feedback to, and I was honest. I said I'd got his quote, I'd booked him. He texted me 10 minutes later saying they wanted more money, an extra £60 on top of the job because somebody hadn't read it properly. I've just received feedback of him, so it's going to be negative, obviously. And I spoke to a guy on the phone, he was lovely, but like, it's cost me money, and I've done this. I was doing the job as a favour for another company that I know, and I give him a good price. And now I'm not making money on it, etc. And he phoned me this morning, and he just said I'm out of order. Called me a mother fluffer on the phone. So I've just updated his feedback from neutral to negative, and he's just left me feedback as well, so let's see what it says. You've got to love a bit of tit for tat feedback. Apparently I think it's the olden days where people shouldn't be paid any money. No, I just think if you quote on a job and then you accept the job over the phone when we've discussed it, you've got no fucking backbone, nothing to stand on to then demand more money. I spoke to you over the phone, we discussed the job, and then you text me saying, it's been misunderstood, we want an extra 60 quid. No, absolutely do on. Oh my God. Anyway, my job in Sheffield has been, well, we've got here, and the customer that was meeting here has forgot their keys, so we're gonna have to rearrange it for another day. So I still get paid to come here, but now I'm in Sheffield and I've got nothing to do, so I'm gonna try and find a CX job, which will be great because I've got one negative feedback now. I've submitted a ticket to the CX, and when this has happened in the past, which it has happened in the past a few times, normally within a couple of hours, the negative feedback gets taken down, because it's just tit for tat shit, innit? But I find, well, it's now 1:45. I'm still in Sheffield, still no CX job, but I'm still looking. I feel like there's such like a stigma around giving feedback on the exchange, whether it's just feedback. Like, if somebody does a bad job, other people need to know about it because they might do a bad job for them, and they might not want to book that sort of person. And if someone does a good job, give them good feedback. If a shipper pays you on time, give him feedback, and if there's no issues, etc. If they don't pay you on time, there's loads of issues, and they try and con you, give them negative feedback. I understand that there is this tit for tat theme that goes on. For instance, I just give that guy negative feedback, he gave me negative feedback. But if you do report it to the CX, they will take it down. Tit for tat feedback is not allowed, it's against the rules. And my feedback was took down within 15 minutes of it going up, the one that they left against me. Mine's still there against them because it's truthful and honest, and I wasn't lying or being deceptive. I left an honest review, and then I edited the review to add in that they'd actually phoned me back and been very rude down the phone to me. And that's how it should be. I think people and companies should just be honest with their feedback. I know, like, everyone worries, oh, if I give them bad feedback, they give me bad feedback. But if they do that, you can get it taken down. As long as you're honest and you're not just trying to give them a bad name or whatever, you can get any tit for tat feedback taken back down. And it means a lot of people will then stop working for companies because they're bad payers, and it'll put it on the CX's radar a bit more if all of a sudden this company that's got 4 negative feedback end up with 30 because people actually leave them feedback for the terrible payment or whatever, or how the job's gone, etc. And the same for drivers. The amount of times I've booked a driver and they've been terrible, and I've thought, oh, if I leave them negative feedback they might leave one for me, but they get paid on time so they can't. Therefore, if they do, it gets taken down. It's worth just leaving the feedback that should be there, if you get me. Right, I'm going to continue looking for a job. I've only got a bloody job, haven't I? Yes, brilliant. I have to drive an hour up to Leeds to come get the collection, and it's going down to London, and I've got it for £1.25 a mile, which in the grand scheme of things isn't great, but it was a long wheelbase job and I'd already made good money on actually not doing anything this morning. Yeah, we're all good. And I am staying out tonight where I'm tramping. I'm finding a hotel. I am not sure yet, but I'm not actually going to be delivering in London until about 8 o'clock. So the booking said collect between 2 and 3. It's now, no it didn't, it said collect between 1 and 2, and I didn't get the booking until 1, so I said I'll be there for 2. I got here at 5 to 2, and they told me it's not going to be ready till at least 3. So I have spoken to the customer. They said just keep them informed. So it looks like I've got an hour to chill. I might just clean the van a bit. I've got some waterless wash. I'll give the bonnet and the doors and stuff a rinse down, because I have my magnetic stickers on them when I'm doing my work, but I take them off when I'm doing CX work, so I'm in a plain van. But you can still see where they've been, so give it a little clean so it doesn't look as stupid. Got another job, which is great. So I did the job to Sheffield this morning, which didn't happen. So I've got this job to London from Leeds. I've had one van out, he's done a run to Bolton, and he's gone back, and then he's doing a run to Huddersfield. A truck out, a 7.5 tonner, doing a job from Leeds to Manchester. A few vehicles out today, which is good. And tomorrow I've got 3 collections to sort out for tomorrow. I'm waiting for confirmation of 4th actually. I might have a collection out of Scotland to go to Scotland on Monday, but I'm waiting for them to confirm whether they want me to collect it or they're going to go and collect it themselves. I've definitely got 3 collections tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to get them all on my van. Normally I can try and squeeze them all on together, but I don't think they're going to fit. So I might have to get another van involved. I may be able to collect Wellingborough, go back to Manchester, drop it off, go back to Lutterworth, collect the second lot, go back to Manchester and do that. And then that means I can do it all myself. Obviously saves money on drivers, etc. Got site clearance on Sunday. I need to organise a second driver for a site clearance on Sunday. I'm just trying to figure out which job I want to do. Oh, I've got a second job on Monday that I need to sort. I think it's either 1 or 2 pallets going up to Scotland. It's not far off Glasgow, so it's not too bad of a run. But I'll figure that out tomorrow. For now, I'm just going to, like I said, clean my van, I think, and wait to be shouted over to go over to that warehouse over there and get loaded with whatever it is. 10 to 9, I've just delivered in London. Oh God, I don't know when the last time I came to London was, like properly into London. This is a nightmare, buddy. The shipper that booked me, their customer phoned and said, "Oh, how are you doing?" I said, "Well, I'm 6 miles away." He went, "Oh right, I'll see you in an hour then." And that's exactly what it said on the sat nav. A bloody hour. And I'm trying to get out. Park Lane. Not drove down there in a little while. Aston Martin garage looks absolutely mint. I'd love a nice Aston one day. Get out, get up towards Northampton, find somewhere to tramp. Try and not kill a cyclist. No promises on the last one. It's Friday. I need some sleep on Friday. I did not sleep well last night. I parked up at midnight-ish. Try to get in sleep for like 12:30. And then I've been like throwing myself around the van a little bit, and then I've been up since about 4. I've been to we're loaded. I'm now at Courier services. I'm not going to fit the other collection on from Lutterworth. I can't be bothered driving down and back because I'm tired and I've got to work Sunday yet. So I've got some stuff to sort out when I get back. So I've just booked the Luton curtain. But there's something that really annoys me about the CX app. And I think it's just, I don't know if it's just because I've got an iPhone or this is the same on Android. But the done submit like post jobs button is in the top right hand corner. And obviously you got notifications that are popping down from the top all the time. So I think it's literally every time I go to send someone a job, a notification pops down. I click that by accident instead of submit, and it just wipes away everything that I've done, and I've got to start again. And it happens far too often, and it pees me off so much. I'm gonna go and use the facilities, get back to Stockport, get this stuff offloaded, move some stuff to a container. I've got a couple of jobs to organise, one for Sunday, one for Monday. I'm shattered, honestly. I feel my head's banging and I feel exhausted. Tramping, it's all good if you actually manage to sleep. I did not manage to sleep properly last night. I'll update the video once I'm awake. Well, it's now Sunday, the final day of the week, and yes, I'm out in the van like I said I would be. The second driver for today, who was supposed to be doing a site clearance in Milton Keynes, that's actually been moved to Monday now. So I'm the only one out today. I'm in South Wales, somewhere, NP 12 area. I actually came here a few weeks ago at 10 o'clock at night to deliver, and it's like in the middle of a field over there. I had to like get my trolley out and drag everything down there. But today, it's actually now 9:15. I've been here for about 25 minutes, half an hour, and I'm waiting for the lads to bring everything to me. The site is absolutely full of rubbish, and the issue is I can't get on site because it's 4x4 access only, and they're not in the biggest of 4x4s. So it might take a good fair few runs back and forth to actually get all the kit back to me, so I might be here a while. So I said I'd give you the rundown for the week, and this has been a fantastic week. Not every week is like this. Most weeks aren't, if I'm being completely honest. So this week we've done a total of 25 jobs. That's me and subbies. That's what the company's done. And not including any dead miles, them jobs equate to 3,102 miles. So some of them haven't been mega distance, but been good payers. Some of them have been really good distance. Do you know what, that's wrong actually, because I've not added a job on, which was 205 miles. So that's 3,307 miles actually we've done, not including any dead mileage. The company has had takings of £5,280 plus VAT for the week. We're paying out to drivers £2,156 plus VAT for those VAT registered, which gives the company takings of £3,124 plus VAT for the week. This week has been a heavy week on fuel. From my calculations, we've spent about £550 on fuel, so obviously deduct that. Obviously running costs for maintenance costs, etc. So the company's probably made profits of around £2,000 this week, which is fantastic, absolutely brilliant. I aim really high every week, and a lot of people think that my target's like over ambitious, but they're not over ambitious if I just work. There's a fair few of them jobs where I could have subbed more out and not done it myself and not exhausted myself as much, but then obviously I'd be paying more to drivers, there'd be less profit for the company. You know, it's a bit windy today. There'd be less profit for the company, etc, etc. And then when we have a good week like this, the profit that stays in the company means if we have a bad week, we have a bad week. Like, I don't have to stress too much about it. Don't ever speak to Leanne, I stress all the time. But like, more money coming in obviously helps us build the company, better the company, and it means I can sometimes pay the drivers earlier and quicker. Like I do as often as I can. I try and pay people early. I don't often pay people late. I've done once or twice, but most of the time everything runs nice and smooth. Right, I am on site and they're not coming yet, so I'm just gonna have a chill out and wait for them to get here. Thank you all for watching. I know this has been a longer video than normal, but that's because I've filmed the entire week. Normally I just do like a day or two or days or whatever, but this has been an absolutely fantastic week. I'm over the moon with it, and I hope you've all had a good week too. Speak to you guys soon. Like and subscribe. Bye bye.